Hello there, lovely listener. This is just a warning to let you know that this episode of Return of the Giants may contain adult language or adult themes. Hello! Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome back to the Lost Archives. It is wonderful to see your gorgeous faces. We are here, we are back playing the homebrew Return of the Giants campaign. Quick announcements before we do our recap, because we did leave things on a little bit of a cliffhanger last week, in the midst of combat, no less. So, super quick announcements. There are more episodes of Esoteric Ebb coming out every couple of days. I know you guys are enjoying it. I'm dropping episodes in between our normal, regularly scheduled RPG sessions. For those of you who might not have caught up with Esoteric Ebb, it is a Disco Elysium mashed with Dungeons & Dragons, mashed with Terry Pratchett, mashed with, what would be another comparison? They're probably the three main ones. It is a phenomenal CRPG. I am enjoying it so much. The more I play it, the more I enjoy it. I have had moments where I have been crying with laughter and moments where I've been almost crying just because of the emotional impact of some of the things. It is phenomenally well done, even more so when you find out it's basically been made by a single person. It's incredible. Make sure you go check out Esoteric Ebb if you haven't already. It's amazing. In other news, speaking of big gaming wins, the Subnautica 2 situation has been keeping things on a bit of hiatus for a while. Obviously, Subnautica is one of my favorite games of all time. I was very hyped for Subnautica 2, and then we had the bad news that the CEO of Unknown Worlds and a lot of the other senior staff had been let go all of a sudden. There was a lot of speculation around Crafton, the publisher, doing the dodgy, trying to deny paying $250 million to the developers that they'd promised them. I think at one point it came out during the court case, because of course there's a court case when this stuff goes down, that the CEO of Crafton had used ChatGPT to try and figure out how to get out of this agreement. It was really bad. The good news is that court case has now resolved, and Crafton have taken the biggest L possible. It is a massive, massive win for everyone who enjoys Subnautica, and a massive loss for everyone who likes the corporatization of video games. So, I mean, fuck you guys. We don't like you. Anyone who likes the corporatization of video games, fuck off. It's great news. The previous CEO of Unknown Worlds is back in the hot seat. The payout will go ahead to the staff. Unknown Worlds are basically back how they were before, and it is going to go ahead. The Subnautica 2 launch is proceeding. There's been some new gameplay that's been released as well. It looks so good. Jared, it is proper multiplayer.
Yeah, I know. I'm really looking forward to that.
I think it's time for the Wet Boys to get back together. That's not what we're calling ourselves. That's not what we're calling ourselves. I think it's time for the gang.
The Moist Boys.
The Moist Boys to reunite.
It's water. Come on, guys. What are you talking about?
The Moist Boys.
You can have fun getting deep with each other.
The Moist Men.
Ooh.
A couple of seamen together reunited at last in Subnautica.
A couple of moist seamen, huh? Well, let's go all the way. Let's just go
this
all
is
the way.
This is taking us right back. But Jared and I played the original Subnautica using a multiplayer mod that was very stable.
It was very janky.
Is this the one where Jared ended up walking along the seafloor?
The water physics stopped working for Jared at one point. The water physics disappeared for Jared. I think the water disappeared for Jared, which in a game called Subnautica, you can imagine, came with some consequences and drawbacks.
Did that just become sub then?
Yeah, Jared was made into a sub for that whole session.
It was just low. It was fun though. It was actually really fun though still.
But this is going right back.
I can only imagine what a stable one would be like.
Oh man, it looks really good. But yeah, this is right back. This is in the first year of the Lost Archives, Jared and I were playing multiplayer Subnautica. So I think we should reunite. We can have two others. It's 4-player, the multiplayer for Subnautica, which is a good amount, I reckon. But yeah,
Who
obviously.
wants to join us in the sub?
Yeah, if anyone wants to come and join the seamen and get with the Moist Men, we're ready to rock and roll.
Sub Boys not too bad.
Sub Boys is good.
Maybe sub guys or sub whoever. There's a woman involved, then you can't be boys, I guess. But
no, women can be boys as well.
That's fair.
Seamen.
Seamen.
No,
Seamen.
We're all seamen.
Yeah, we're all seamen.
Yeah. Oh,
why is it?
Yeah.
She can be the moist mistress.
That's way worse. That's the line. I wondered where it was. We were towing it, but Brandon has found it for us. There you go. I did wonder.
I'm so glad we're not getting sidetracked tonight.
He's been banished. And just like that, Brandon's been banished to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah.
But yeah. Big win for gamers.
So we'll play massive win for gamers and art and decorporatization of things, which is great. And there was no guarantee it was going to go that way. I know all of the evidence was pretty clear to us. It was pretty obvious what was happening, what had gone down with Crafton, but there's no guarantee with this stuff how it's going to pan out. I'm really, really pleased that the judge agreed to all of this. Part of the big reason it went really badly for Crafton is partway through, they changed their story and tried to adjust the narrative they'd presented to the judge and then tried to get stuff removed. And that was in response to the judge saying, hey, you've said that the CEO of Unknown Worlds was doing dodgy stuff. Can you provide all those emails you're talking about? And Crafton were like, no, we don't want to provide anything. No discovery. No. You can't see any emails from our server. And the judge was like, I think I'm going to need to see everything now. And that did
Just
not
trust
play.
us, bro.
We don't need emails. We burn them.
Yeah, they were really vibing the court case. It was very much a let's just see if we can take him to court and win. And then Crafton proved that despite massive corporate money, massive corporate lawyers, if you're a dickhead who does the wrong thing, you're gonna get caught, which I'm very happy about. So good news there. So we'll keep you posted about Subnautica. There'll be news about that as and when we know more. I believe the early access is coming out in the next couple of months. So I'm not sure if multiplayer is going to be fully realized in the early access. If it is, fantastic. If it's not, don't worry. We'll play some single player. We'll get into it, get our feet wet, and then we'll jump in with the main game once we're able to. Let me do the recap. Let's jump into the session. I'm not apologizing. The Tempest Adventuring Guild, a name now legendary across the lands of Nostea, is taking on the threat posed by the return of the Giants. Having headed to the frozen lands of Northgard, the team were on the trail of the Frost Giants, seemingly linked to a sudden and drastic change in the climate. With the plan to head even further north to the island fortress of the Frost Giants, the team first decided to investigate the Coldridge Lighthouse. The fates of a band of spellcasters sent to protect the continent of Northgard from this unnatural storm is still a mystery. Travelling through the frozen tundra, the team soon spotted a man clinging to a tree branch in a small copse of pine. Unfortunately, the man, revealed to be the lighthouse keeper, had died some time prior, a makeshift campfire at the base of the tree. While investigating the body closer, the team was surprised to find a ghost suddenly appear from the north, seemingly repeating the moments leading up to its demise. Following this echo back towards its source, the team found the lighthouse, seemingly quiet and abandoned. Making their way inside, they soon found more ghosts, all of them repeating the same type of loops as the lighthouse keeper. Heading up the floors one at a time, the group stumbled upon the bodies of two of the missing spellcasters, one still clutching an ornate staff in their hand. Grim found this irresistible, snatching the staff from the death grip of the corpse. Immediately, the ghost from this body began to turn towards Grim, the death loop broken and its eyes glowing red. The team were now fighting for their lives against ghosts and specters, the situation beginning to look grim, particularly for Grim, who took some heavy damage in particular as he found himself caught in an aura of ice emanating from one ghost. We left off last session as this aura expanded again, catching Niles, Cassius, Lyra, and Klaus in its reach. And we dive straight back in at the top of the round, and I'll bring us over to the maps once more. Niles, to start us off, you are beginning your turn now immersed in this aura of ice and cold. Could I please get from you a Constitution saving throw?
Sure. Give me a sec. See if this Roll20 plugin works. That's an 18.
It has 18. Niles, the bitter cold is not enough to dampen your spirits. Your fluffy owlin feathers and loose-fitting robes actually providing a bit of insulation against the biting chill. Your movement speed is not affected, and you will take half damage from this. That half damage is going to be 11 points. So halved 11 points of cold damage.
11 points halved?
That is the halved 11.
Oh, fuck. All right, dang. That's
sorry about that.
That's a little bit fresh.
I rolled quite well. It is a brisk breeze, Niles.
A brisk breeze.
A brisk
right.
breeze.
All right. I had a whole plan last week, which I have now forgotten. So I'm gonna just reconsider my. So basically, Grim is on the ground, unresponsive. We've got ghouls and ghosts of muck. We got this ice There's a lot going on.
Should probably switch the music over to something a bit more epic, hey?
Yeah, give me a sec. I have a thought.
Ooh, I reckon.
It's not that.
And
I
Grim
reckon.
currently can't regain hit points.
Yeah.
Grim cannot
Yeah.
regain hit points. Correct.
And I'm in
Does it give me
between.
disadvantage on saving throws as well? Or?
I don't believe you
but
have.
the curse.
Let me double check. I think
Curse do anything bad to saving throws?
can't regain hit points, has disadvantage on death saving throws, and all attack rolls against it are made with advantage. Correct.
Grim hasn't rolled any death saving throws yet, has he?
Not yet.
Okay. I think Niles will probably pipe up.
I shouldn't have said anything.
No, I mean, you shouldn't have, but that's okay. We'll take that. Niles will probably pipe up. Does anyone have a way of looking after Grim over there? He doesn't look like he's doing very well.
Silence is all that is
Look-
met with,
Oh no!
along with the ghostly wails of the specters.
Other than that, once he dies, maybe I can try bringing him back.
Oh! That's excellent.
It's what he'd want.
That seems very fitting. Okay. I was going to try and get him to safety, but
Look, metagaming-wise,
No,
the opposite of metagaming, we don't know that he's being affected by this like non-healing thing. Or
You
so-
watch as the shroud of darkness emanating from the cry of this specter clings to him like a coat
mean, to be
of shadow.
fair-
You do know. You guys do know.
to be fair, Grim, this is like Grim's whole thing, right? Like he kind of deals with this on the
It's a
on the
good counter.
regular.
That is a good counter. I'll take it under advisement. That's a good point. He does. This is
He
Grim's whole.
eats dark energy for lunch. Like this is his whole thing.
I'm close to him in the stairwell, but I don't really know what I can do. He kind of looks fucked up.
Really?
Fuck. That makes things really hard.
You could try to stabilize him.
You can stabilize him. Do you have any medical knowledge?
As you say that, you just see a gush of blood be spat out.
Look, add a game. I got a +3. It's not the worst. It could be worse. Fuck. Niles
More
is
blood.
going to do a thing. He's going to.
As rough it is for Grim as well, we got to make sure that more are down. I'm low. I don't know. About
I'm going to
the-
use. Okay, this is what's going to happen. It's a little bit annoying that Grim is not one square closer to me, but it's fine. I'm going to take an action to disengage.
Okay.
I mean, do I want an action to disengage? It depends on if you'll let me take Grim with me, because I can Step of the Wind, which,
Yep.
if I use a heightened Step of the Wind, is a free disengage
Yep.
as a bonus action.
Yep.
That means I can get out of here without taking any opportunity attacks. I want to grab Grim and I want to take him out, basically back to where Harry is.
Yep.
Effectively.
As soon as you've got Grim, your movement speed is halved because it's essentially I'm going to treat this like a grapple, and you're dragging him grapple, but it's no contested check. He's a lifeless body right now. There's no, he can't really stop you grappling him. So I'm happy if you do that. As soon as you grab him, it's just half movement speed, dragging him away.
That's great. I will. It would have been great if you'd been within 5 feet. I could have actually used the extra effect of Step of the Wind at this level. I can basically take someone with me for free, but we'll go with the half speed. That will work quite well for me. Cool. So it's going to be even at the half speed.
You're fine. Yeah.
It's a Step of the Wind. It's a dash action anyway.
Yeah. You're so fine.
It's a disengage and dash. So it's still going to get me all the way to basically where Harry is. Which I'm assuming is probably the safest part of the map. So yeah, Niles will go probably in behind Harry, I guess.
Harry's like, why are you bringing him here? This is my hiding spot.
Oh well, I don't know. I just want to get into the opposite end of the map. If that is a bonus action, then I will use an action to medicine check to stabilize Grim.
100%. I'm happy to allow you. Normally a grapple would be like an action.
Body across the ground, just
The medicine check won't heal him. It'll just stabilize him, so he's no longer making death saves.
I mean, I'm happy to.
No. Because he's unconscious. I'll count this as part of your movement. I've got no issues with that. Like it's the same as like you doing like a because I kind of count like talking as kind of a free action that you get within. I'm doing this a little bit like Cosmere, Matt. The more I run Cosmere campaigns, the more Cosmere is like starting to seep into how I DM everything because Cosmere is so good. I'm treating it as like, you know how you got those free actions, like an item interact, a simple item interact, or talking is always like a free action in my books. Dragging him behind you, I'm happy to count that as a free action. That's not a problem.
I rolled a 15 for my medicine check.
15.
Not bad, not the worst.
As you look over Grimm's body, Niles, the situation that he is in, what has happened to him, defies all medical knowledge as you know it. His skin has begun, as pale as it was before, it is now this papyrus white. The veins underneath almost visible through this translucent skin. Eyes are sunken and blackened. The blood vessels filled with this dark ichorous, what you assume was blood, but is now something else. This curse that he is under is horrific. Your medicine ability, or your medical ability to stabilize him, really is limited. But you do what you can. As you pour a bit of water down his throat, as you clean the wounds and bind them really roughly, you watch as Grimm's breathing, which is ragged and barely perceptible, stabilizes. His heart rate slows slightly. You think you've got him stabilized for now.
I like to think for flavor as well, just because this is very Niles. He pulls out like a couple of like little needles and does like a little bit of an acupuncture moment where he's just like,
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
Yes,
like,
actually,
like,
okay. Yeah, rather than like trying to heal his body medically per se, you're kind of like, you can see the energy, his ki draining from him. You can see his life force being drained by this curse. And you use these acupuncture points with the needles to block that effect, to slow that process and to realign his ki, to stabilize him. Yeah, 100%. That's fucking awesome. I love that.
Yep.
Grimm, you are no longer making death saving throws.
Yay! I saved him.
A little bit of a celebration there.
Yeah.
Niles, I reckon that might be everything on your
Coughing
go.
up frozen blood. Just
That is all I can do.
Yeah, nice work, Niles.
Cassius, your go next. Can I get
All
from
right.
you at the top of the round? Have you made a con save against this effect, the ice, yet? I don't think you have you? The expanding
Don't know.
frost coming from the ice specter.
I think up until now, Klaus's bubble of warmth had saved us for now.
Yeah, but as it
I don't know how
expands, that bubble of
it's
warmth is not as powerful as it
Well,
was.
there you go.
I would love a con save, please.
Let's go.
As you are within the bubble of warmth, you have advantage on this, so it's a con save with advantage. Niles, unfortunately, was outside the bubble of warmth. It's a crit. Cassius, not only do you not take any damage from this, you're fine. There's no movement speed reduction, and you take 0 damage for the critical success. You're fine.
Okay.
The cold
Cool.
never bothered you anyway.
Yeah, I imagine, just sort of almost like, probably, I don't know if I'd look to Meloran almost, but I would almost like look to like what Meloran would want right now, more so, or like, just, so I pull that extra bit further, I suppose, and I've already made that prayer as well. So with that almost tying in, I guess you just see this like, this energy aura sort of emanate around Cassius that just sort of maybe might help him a little bit like, with the crit as well, because I have had that prayer.
Yes.
So that's pretty cool to think of. Cool, so we'll do that. Great to see Grimm stabilize, so I'm happy I don't really have to do anything with that. This Ice Spectre is very annoying, so I think... Okay, what I'm going to do first is... I'm bloodied now at this point, so I'm going to do a second wind as a bonus action. That's the first thing I'll do. Let's 17 HP
Not bad.
back. That's actually pretty juicy.
Not bad at all.
That's 7. That's pretty good. All right, so I'll add that now. Cool. All right, that's done. And look, there's only really one thing to do, I think. My arm is powered up. I'm going to... Actually, what I'll do first is I'm going to hit this thing with the halberd first, actually.
Nice.
Because then I can potentially get a chain attack off. So, let's do a attack. 15 to hit.
15 is the armor class.
Oof.
It's a,
Okay, we'll take it. 15 slashing against that.
Then
It's
that
obviously
means
the chain halberd is a magic item, just for FY, just if you
Absolutely.
need that to know that. So yeah, 15 slashing. What we're going to do now is the mastery. If I hit a creature with a melee attack roll using a halberd, I can hit another creature within 5 feet. So I do another attack. I'm going to hit the ghost. I
Yes, absolutely.
think. All right, so let's do another attack. Nat 1, unfortunately. So
As
that
you
will
spin
miss.
around, attempting to slam the halberd in, the ghost is seemingly prepared for this. Your halberd just passes straight through it, Cassius, as if it wasn't there at all.
No, all good. What we'll do is we'll bring the chain halberd back into my quiver, into a fluid motion using obviously my some technique with my arm as well. And then I'm now going to power up. You see the lightning collecting, and I'm going to smack this thing.
Fantastic.
22 to hit.
22 for
10
the Ice
piercing,
Spectre.
11.
Yes.
I am sorry, retroactively, are you okay with me doing, just adding, I would have done a Booming Blade.
Yes. No problems with that at all.
Sick. So if I just cast that, yeah, cool. All right, so that's 4 damage on top of so 4 lightning, so 4 thunder.
Yep.
Because then there's lightning, thunder, if you need that.
So
and
10
then
piercing,
7
11
thunder
lightning,
if
and
you move.
4 thunder. Perfect. I'll mark that all off. Very nice, Cassius. As your cestus, your giant forged arm, strikes into this creature, the lightning crackling across its surface, and then as you unleash that boom of thunder right in its chest, you watch as large chunks of this creature's ephemeral form are burned away in the sudden flash of lightning. Its apparition becoming less real, less tangible, and sections of it fading out, leaving these chunks missing from it. It lets out an ungodly wail as it screeches right at you. It seems like that hurt.
Awesome. That is the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Harry.
That was against the Spectre, or was that against the Shadow
The
Spectre? The Ice Spectre.
Everything into the Ice Spectre. That
Oh,
thing
yeah.
is annoying as hell.
How's it looking?
It's looking hurt.
That's good. If I wanted to throw my heat cube to Bart, is that a free action, or would you make that a
Yeah.
bonus?
I'm happy for you to chuck the heat cube as a free action. That's a small item interaction.
You catch this, and you'll throw the heat cube to Bart.
keep in mind, Bart does have a resistance to ice because of Niles' ability.
Oh yeah.
From
I mean,
Harry,
I don't want to go too far away from Niles anyway, so it'll work well.
Alrighty, Harry. I will remove your heat radius, and I will give it to Bart.
From where I am, can I shoot the Ice Spectre through that thing in the middle of the map, or do I have to rotate around that?
It's a spiral staircase leading up, but it's not fully enclosed, so there are gaps between it. You don't have to move around it, but if you're in the position to move around it, it'll be an easier shot.
Okay, Harry will move around it. He'll rotate around here. He'll peek his head out
Perfect.
from behind there, get a clear shot, and I am not hidden, so I'll just shoot.
Kill him.
Let's see. With my moonbow. Pew pew. What's this?
Kill him.
17 to hit.
17 does hit.
That's 9 piercing,
Yep.
6 radiant,
Yep.
11 sneak,
Yep.
which I get because there's someone next to them.
Yep.
And I believe that is due to my hex a +4 as well damage.
+4 damage.
That's Hexblade's curse. Yeah.
Harry.
Yep.
What's the Oh no, Hexblade's curse isn't necrotic. That's hex. Harry, how do you want to do this?
Exactly. Oh, okay. Was it the last 4 that did it?
It was the last 4 that did it.
Yes. Okay.
You only needed 2 more after that attack. The last 4 was you got a little bit extra.
Yeah,
Sick.
surely we have to see a bit more of this Hexblade's curse stuff.
Yeah. Harry pokes his head out, and he's like, he's aiming, and for a split moment he sees like a little crosshair on the target as well over his eye,
That's
and
cool.
it's a green color, and he's like, oh, it must be Figment. And he shoots, and it goes just by the stairs, right between the Spectre's eyes. Pew! And just when the Spectre turns around to look at Harry, a little bit fizzles out, which is the extra 4 damage, which just explodes its head.
You watch as the Ice Spectre's head explodes, the arrow passing right through the center of its forehead as green sparks of magic crackle around the now decapitated Spectre. As soon as they do, you watch as it slowly begins to unravel, breaking apart. And as it does, a section of the air behind it seems to shift and warp. And you watch, half intangible, probably not happening on this plane, but on the ethereal plane, you can see as a rend appears in the air. Through it, you glimpse an endless icy waste, and you watch as the Ice Spectre, the body falls back through the rend sealing behind it as it breaks apart. With that, the temperature in the room noticeably rises. That bitter cold that you've been feeling in here this whole time vanishes. Everyone who has been affected by the cold and has had their movement speed reduced, your movement speed is now returned to normal. Grim, you are no longer under the effects of the curse. You may now regain hit points. You watch as that dark shroud of shadow begins to dissipate immediately as Grim is freed from this effect. Very nice, Harry.
Then Harry will just
Recommend-
keep rotating around and try to find a perch where he can hide with the bonus action hide.
Perfect.
Because it's not too cold to be out of the heat circles now, right?
You can now be out of the heat circles with no consequences.
Yep.
The temperature in the room, if anything, the heat from the cubes is now warming this entire room quicker than it normally would. The room is almost like it's still in a freezing temperature below 0, but it will be very quickly catching up to room temperature, to warm room temperature, as the heat cubes
So
are concentrated here.
After the shot, you see Harry just shake it off, like the animal shake, and then just plop into darkness and disappear.
Niles goes, nice shot, Harry.
And as you look at him, he's already gone.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm the Bat Rabbit.
I'm the Bat Rabbit. Swear to me, where is she?
It's my turn.
You want to know how I got this golden heart? My daddy was a drinker. Alrighty, Grim, it is your go. You are not making death saves. You are stabilized, but that doesn't mean nothing happens on your turn. Grim, in the silence of the void that you find yourself, it is dark. It is so dark, your eyes begin to ache. The absence of light pulling at you, forcing you to blink rapidly, to rub your eyes, to try and touch your face, but there is no sensation here. There is nothing. Where you are, this is the void of shadow. And as you float there, for what could be days, years, centuries, you feel your mind slipping. Could I get you to make for me a wisdom saving throw, Grim? This isn't in relation to what happened to you
Absolutely.
injury-wise. This is the connection with your patron. Every time you die, we need to have a little chat about things.
Okay, so did it roll through there?
That was a net 20, wasn't it? I saw.
Hasn't come through. Oh, there we go. 18 on roll 20,
Yeah, it was a-
unfortunately.
Nat 20.
It was a net 20 in roll.
Nat 20 on mine. I'm just like,
So D&D Beyond will show different numbers to roll 20 because of the way the extension now works.
Yeah.
So ignore the D&D Beyond numbers. We're going with the roll 20 numbers. I think
Yeah.
the extension that we use had to be adjusted with the new D&D Beyond website, and to stop everything breaking and falling apart, they've changed the way it records the rolls, and so now it rolls it in roll 20 rather than just taking the number across from D&D Beyond. There will be discrepancies between the two things. We're going with roll 20 because that's what the audience can see.
Yep.
Grim, 18 is still absolutely a pass. No problems at all. You steal your mind. Is there something that Grim would do? Some book or some piece of knowledge he would repeat in his mind to kind of keep himself and his intellect engaged and stop his mind succumbing to madness? What would Grim do?
Steal the staff.
Think of that
would be
6 staff
focusing
you'll get to hold soon
on-
when you survive.
I can't believe it was in my hand. I had it. I can't believe you would be dwelling more on the soul stone in his hand. If this is it, I'll never know what it was all about. Who was in there? Is it all like this? Is this what it'd be like if they were here? I don't know. Who knows? It's not so bad. And I'll just be dwelling on that for however many years, centuries, hours it is. Like,
Okay.
if this is all it is, I should experience it. If it happens, then how bad could it be?
Very measured.
Become one of the void.
I like it. Alrighty, the Shadow Specters.
Thank you.
There's only one Shadow Spectre left, and he's taken a bit of a beating. And with the Ice Spectre defeated, you watch as the nearby ghosts, all of the specters and ghosts in this area, they seem to lose some of their physical structure. They seem much more diffuse, less concentrated, less real than they did before, less here in the real world, in the physical realm. You watch as the Shadow Spectre is going to advance on Bartholomew of the Liang clan and is going to make an attack. Bartholomew
Mystic Study.
It is going to use its longsword to make 2 strikes against you as it draws its ghostly broken blade. That is going to be... the first attack is a 10, which will miss. The second attack is a natural 20, which is a total of 27. Oh, disadvantage. Thank you. The first attack then is a... Okay, so the first attack was a 10 and then a 20, so natural 20. And then the second attack, I'll roll that now with disadvantage, is a 9 and an unnatural 20. Holy shit. So no hits.
I think we've got one below Cassius as well.
We do.
And Klaus.
Cassius. Cassius and Klaus. Cassius, it is going to make attacks against you. 2 long swords. The first one is a 15. I don't think that hits you, does it?
Nope.
Second one is a 17.
Not enough.
As the sword passes through harmlessly, you manage to dodge out of the way in time, Cassius and Bart. The Spectre seems to have some trouble getting close to you with the heat emanating from your core, as it seems unable to get too close. But it is then your turn.
So things were looking horrible, but thanks to the efforts of Harry and Niles and Cassius and everyone, to be honest,
It's been a team effort.
it looks like we're going to be going on the offensive. Bart was preparing some magic to try to help Grim, but instead is just going to trust everyone and bringing out the Cobalt Star, the Lightning Morning Star, is just going to crack, over his shoulder at the Shadow Spectre, because the ghost in front of him, it looks like it's like halfway through the stair bars, so would it be a bit tougher to hit?
Correct. It'll have cover.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to turn behind then instead and just swing with the Cobalt Star. But
That's a natural 1 on roll 20. I'm so
that
sorry.
is not fun. Cool. I love the way this works. It was a 19 on D&D Beyond.
I know we had this whole thing happen, but I guarantee none of you will roll a nat 20 on roll 20 and be like, and that was a 4 on D&D Beyond. Just wanted to point that out. None of them said it in fucking Tales from the Yawning Portal last night.
I don't even look at the D&D Beyond log.
Thank you, Josh. I appreciate that.
Directly below the one you rolled.
I looked at. Look, I don't have any ways of changing that. Yeah, okay. The first one going wide. I'm then going to come back around. Second attack, something better. 15 to hit the Spectre.
15 is enough to hit the Spectre.
Okay, perfect.
Oh
I'm
no,
gonna pump-
sorry, not enough to hit the Spectre. The one that was attacking you initially, the Shadow Spectre rather than the Shadow Warrior.
Yes.
Not enough for the Shadow Spectre. Sorry.
Cool.
Sorry.
As I sort of like whip around once, sort of going through the air. The second one, I crack into the side of the staircase as it's sort of floating around that center pole. Fucking bitch! And I'm just going to grab another one of my wounds that's very hurt.
The ghost hisses at you.
Necrotic at the moment. And lay of hands. I'm going to chuck 20 hit points into myself.
Fantastic. Next up, we have the ghosts. Now, I need to roll a wisdom save for each one of these ghosts. Matt, Dave, and Christian, on roll 20, could each of you just roll a flat d20 for me? Just a flat d20. That's a 2. Thank you, Harry. That's going to fail its whiz save. That's a natural 20. It's going to pass.
Yay!
And a 12 from Niles. That's also going to pass.
Amazing.
You watch, Harry, as the ghost that is closest to you, the one in front of Lyra, you watch as it immediately begins to fade. The red light behind its eye slowly disappearing as it breaks free of its death loop and the enraged form that it is in now. You watch as the ghost vanishes, disappearing.
There you go.
I'll chuck it on the GM layer. Done. The other two ghosts are still good to rock and roll. One's going to make an attack against Bart. One's going to make an attack against Cassius. How angry do you reckon the one with the 20, the natural 20 is? Feels like a natural 20 to be very angry at the... Yeah, go on.
Wait, I realised when it was my turn,
Yeah.
did my Spectres my Spectre didn't attack when it was on my turn before I realised?
If you
I just
don't
do one
command, it will take the dodge action, I believe, is
What
the
do they not attack?
specific... Yeah. I believe they... What was the last instruction you
got you.
gave them? What does it say? What does it say? What does it say for the spell? Let's have a
Easy
look.
done, that one. Yeah.
I think it does say it'll
The
take
last
the dodge
one,
action.
last one
Yeah.
I told to go upstairs before.
Then I'm happy for it to continue running upstairs.
Yeah,
if that's
unless
the
I'm
last
told to
instruction you
engage
gave
or something. Last one I told to go upstairs, so no. Yeah, exactly.
Easy.
I mean, I told
Alrighty.
to go downstairs and defend me. No.
But could I get you to roll me a charisma saving throw, please?
Just double checking if this for possession.
It is for possession.
I'm immune from both the prayer and protection from good and evil.
Fantastic. Then do not worry. It will just make its normal attack. It will do a withering touch with disadvantage. That is going to be a... Wow. Okay, 22 and 21. So the 21 for disadvantage.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And then the next one was a 14 and a natural 1. So we'll take the natural 1, and that misses. So this is going to be 23 points of necrotic damage.
Lovely. Exactly like last session, I close a wound. This ghost comes up and stabs in the exact same spot again. I'm like, oh, jeez.
You watch as the ghost reaches in, removes like the spectral ghost of your own kidney, and just eats it in front of you. As you feel
Excellent.
this necrotic damage burning through you. And the last ghost is going to move up, closing in, and is going to make an attack against the closest one is Cassius. Cassius is going to make 2 withering touches. That's a natural 20 and a 15. The 15 will miss,
So the
but the
15 will
natural
miss,
20.
and the adamantine plate will downgrade that to a normal hit.
Exactly. This is going to be 21 points. If the crit had been applied, that would have been 51 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, love that! I always adamantine plate. It's just
So good.
a nice, just nice little, just uncommon magic armor that just chills there, but does its job when it needs to. All right, I'll take that on the
Chills
head,
there.
on the chin.
Just chill there.
It just does its thing.
You never need to worry about it. That's what it's so good for. That is the ghost's turn. The Ice Spectre is dead. The Shadow Warriors.
Yay.
The shadow warrior that's down the bottom of the stairs is going to move over towards Lyra, as it is underneath Bart. Like it's underneath, like not engaged with Bart right now. It was the one that was originally down the bottom of the staircase, chasing down Grim, but Grim has been dragged away, so it is now going to move towards Lyra. The other shadow warrior will make an attack against Bart. Grim. Let's do this bad boy. Bart, that's 12. That doesn't hit you. Lyra, that is a 17.
No.
Does that hit? 17 doesn't hit. Carry on, my wayward son.
yet.
Top of the round. Niles, it is your go.
You missed me.
Lyra's turn.
Ah, sorry, Lyra.
Miss Lyra's turn.
Your turn, Lyra.
Top of the round, he called it.
I was also going to say, where's Finger at the moment?
Where's what, sorry?
Spore Doggo. Finger?
Oh, you left him back with the Frost Giant, back with Svindal.
Yeah, sweet. Just double checking.
Nice.
In that case, I'm going to do a Booming Blade with the Shillelagh Staff for action. On the Shadow Warrior that's sort of, engaging. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh,
That's a natural one.
I haven't much luck with these rolls.
I'm so sorry.
In that case, I'm going to throw a... Let's go with... On a scale of bloodied to almost down, how bad is Bart looking right now?
I'm definitely bloodied. Not almost.
All right.
He's a lot of red killing.
I keep
Third
saving off death by healing
healing
myself,
word
instantly getting stabbed. And then
towards Bart.
Sorry, Grim.
19 hit points, Bart.
Better off unconscious, to be honest.
I'm looking at Grim who's been stabilized versus Bart who's surrounded by like 3 fucking enemies and keeps getting shanked.
I'm
Yeah.
good.
No, that's true. That's very true.
I'm not
Someone
good.
just throw a potion at me like Baldur's Gate 3.
He'll
Just
stick
splash it on the
wall,
ground.
just like,
Knock them out instead. Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
alrighty.
And then these specters, these guys had the necrotic immunity as well, did they? Or it wasn't?
Correct. The specters did seem immune to necrotic energy.
Cool.
They seem to be composed of necrotic energy.
In that case, Lyra's going to move around, not leaving sort of the threatened range of the Shadow Warrior, but just flipping around to sort of the other side, just to try and take a little bit of heat off Bart if she can.
I love it.
And that's it for me.
Alrighty. Niles. Top of the round. Back to Niles. Top of the round.
I'm going to put the heat cube down next to Grim so he doesn't freeze to death.
Sitting on my chest.
Yeah, be like, here you go.
All this.
All this. And then, is that blue token above Bart? What is that?
That's
That's
Grim's
Grim's.
Aarakocra zombie.
Oh, cool. Okay. In that case,
Technically, you wouldn't be able to see that. It's run upstairs. It's now not visible on this map. I'll remove it.
Oh, cool. That makes it much easier for me. From where I am, I can see Bart is being assailed by multiple ghoulies. It was the ghosts that were like fading out of reality, weren't they? The Shadow Specters seem like they're sticking around. Like
Unaffected by the death of their Ice Spectre.
Yeah, intriguing.
Oh.
In that case, the Shadow Spectre was the stronger of the two, right?
I think so.
The more.
Correct. The Shadow Spectre is the one that summoned the Shadow Warriors. Created
Oh,
them.
I guess that makes a bit of sense.
Yeah.
It's like a babushka doll of ghosts.
A babushka haunting.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. It's like, what's in this ghost? A Shadow Spectre. What's in this ghost? A Shadow Warrior. What's in this? I don't know what the other one. I don't know. Ectoplasm, probably. All right. Niles is going to run at the Shadow Spectre here. Lay your hands off my butt. I'm going to run up to him.
I'm going to touch the Bart.
And I'm gonna punch him. I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna punch the fuck out of this thing.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Cool.
I believe there's a sound effect that accompanies. That's it.
Yeah. 13 probably misses.
It does miss.
What about a 23?
That will definitely hit.
Yeah, boy. Yep. And then I'm going to power up my Spiriton tattoo, and I'm gonna kick it.
Kick it off the tower. Well,
Yeah,
kick it to the other side of the wall.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why
well,
not?
yeah. This is a lighthouse.
Amazing.
Yeah. Cool. That just works if I hit. So
Correct.
Yeah. Did it roll? Yeah.
24.
It's a lot of damage.
We have to take the
24 's
first. We have to take the
That's
first
okay,
damage,
that's okay.
which is a real shame because the next damage was 46.
Oh my
It's
God. That
actually
would've been
almost
good.
double.
That's good.
Tens in there. 2 10s and 2 9s.
I know.
no.
We have to take the first damage, unfortunately. 24 points of damage. The Spectre is demolished by this. It is still up, but it looks like that really hurt. And then it goes flying back. I think it's a dex save, and then it goes flying back.
It's a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
Con save. Okay, even better. That is a... Oh, that didn't come through. Let me try that again. That's a 10. That's a fail.
Wow. So he takes the full damage and it flies up to 20 feet away from me.
5, 10, 15, 20. You watch as it slams into one of the Shadow Warriors. That's the dead one. As it slams into one of the Shadow Warriors, sending it flying back. Matt, could you roll me 2d6, please?
Yeah, sure. 2d6.
Just for the additional damage as it slams into its comrade.
No, why not? Bit over half. You like to take
Both
those?
the Shadow Spectre and the Shadow Warrior each take 7 points of damage.
Fuck yeah, that's sick. And
Oh, but it would be halved. Oh, yeah, it would be halved because it's non-magical damage. But it's still good.
Yeah, true. And then with that out of the way, I guess that's now Klaus's problem, or Cassius's problem. Sorry about that. Niles will then go to the next assailant, which is the ghost, and he will flurry blows and kick the fuck out of the ghost.
Brilliant.
I wanted to imagine if you kicked the Spectre out the room and it died in the air and then it split into two. I thought that was going to be amazing.
That would be pretty fun.
Like you kick it
That would be
outside.
pretty cool.
Okay, let me just roll. That's going to be 26 for 13.
Yep.
That's going to be 27 for 12.
Yep,
Jesus.
definitely hits.
And 20 for 13.
Holy shit. Niles, that's against the ghost, right?
Yeah.
How do you want to do this?
So Niles just powered with, I guess, some sort of untapped, not rage, but there's a bit of spice behind these punches. You know, these ghosts have come up. They started hurting his friends, nearly killed Grim. You watch the aura sort of beginning to emanate around Niles's fists and his leg, I guess, as well. Like all of his, probably more so around his fists. And you watch as he kind of like punches one of the ghosts. The ghost is like apparition, like the apparition of the ghost kind of like fading away, like kind of chunking away into nothingness. And then you watch he punches again with another swing, and then that bit kind of goes away, and then he just sort of follows up with an uppercut, like into where like I guess the head of this creature is, and he just like rips the head off as it like rips up hard and just sort of fades off into nothing.
You watch as the ghost is torn apart. The rage and fury that had been feeling before seems to ebb and disappear. And you watch as it finally pulls itself back together, looking far more human for an instant, Niles. You watch as the woman, half-elf by the looks of her, looks towards you, a big smile on her face. Thank you. And then she fades.
Niles would quickly bow. I am sorry I could not help. In life.
Niles, anything else on your turn?
No, that's everything.
Alrighty.
Actually, no. I'm gonna move into that position where the ghost was to help with the Shadow Warrior my next turn. Yep. That's me. I'm done.
Alrighty. Cassius.
Alright, so to begin with, I'm going to do another second wind to get more HP going. So
Very
I can
nice.
do 4 of these, which is
Get
awesome.
those healths back.
It's unfortunately an 11, not as good as before, but we
Oh,
still
no.
take it. It's been pretty funny. I was counting it before. I've taken 2 hits on the head, but then adamantine plate reduced it to normal hits. Lightning on the head, multiple aura hits, still just hovered on the bloodied. I'm doing okay. Fuck. Anyway, it's been quite spicy down here, but we're still kicking. So what we're gonna do is, is there a ghost that's attacking me above me?
There is
see
no
him.
Oh, there is. Yes, sorry.
Yeah, there we go. I thought so. Yep, because I remember that it did attack
Yes,
me. All right,
correct.
I'm going to attack that one with the chain halberd to begin with. So I've done my second wind already. Let's get into it. 20 to hit on this one, 14
will-
slashing.
Definitely hit.
Perfect. It's now going to do the cleave. It will cleave into the Shadow Spectre next to it.
Yep.
So we'll do another attack. Yeah, let's do it.
So this is the Shadow Spectre to the
17 to
south,
hit.
or the Shadow Spectre next to the ghost?
Next to the ghost, it has to be within 5 feet.
Gotcha. 17 is
17 to hit.
just not enough. 18 is our magic
Damn.
armor class.
That's all right. No stress. What I'll do is the chain halberd will yet again come back in to the quiver. Then I'm going to yet again bring up my arm, and I'm going to probably attack the ghost. But this I'm going to do a booming blade on as well. So it's funny because like as I bring out the cestus and then the wolf head and then the lightning claws spring out, it's almost like I pump another whole charge into it again because there's already lightning coalescing through because obviously that's the magic item and it hits like with its extra attack. But the booming blade on top would magnify yet again the
Yes.
lightning already onto because it's actually thunder though. So it's like it's
like
normally
completing the
it'd be
storm.
lightning and it's almost like it'd be lightning just sort of sitting there and then crackling, but then the booming blade on top actually adds those boom boom like the thunder on top of it. Actually, like you said, completes the storm, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, let's go into attack on that. 24 to hit.
That will hit.
I didn't do the booming blade. Let me do that as well. Don't worry about the 12 pierce. No, wait, hold on. Yeah, don't worry about the 12 piercing. It's the 4 lightning damage.
Yep.
Yeah, because I accidentally did another whole.
So we'll do
attack.
the 8
booming
piercing,
blade.
7
Just do the
lightning,
4 and the
and
7.
then perfect.
Yep.
Alrighty.
And then also, I haven't been doing it. I've been forgetting. So what I'm going to do is I have a mastery as well on this. SAP. You're training with weapons allowed to use the mastery property of Morningstar. Cestus is the closest thing I could think of for a Morningstar. Like
Yeah,
comparison.
no, that fits. That fits.
SAP, if you hit a creature with a Morningstar, that creature has disadvantage on its next attack roll before the start of your next turn. So the ghost has disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Perfect. I will put. What's the most disadvantagey looking token?
I've been forgetting them, so I've got to try and remember to do that more as well because I've been doing the cleave, which is a mastery of the halberd, so I have to do it for the cestus too.
Easy done.
That's it in my turn.
Cassius. Alrighty. Howdy.
Yeah, Harry will shoot from the darkness. It'll shoot the closest spectre, I guess.
Fantastic.
How's the Spectre looking? The Spectre looks like okay.
It's hard to say, but the Spectre that is closest to Lyra, the one that's on that northern point there are chunks missing from it. Its form seems to be in the process of dissipating somewhat. Yeah, it does look.
It's in that one.
Oh no!
I'm from stealth, right? So advantage.
Correct.
Thank goodness. That's a 20 to hit.
20 will hit.
And that's 8 piercing, 3 radiant, and 10 sneak. So that's a total of 21.
Fantastic. Harry.
The
anything else on your
racking call
turn?
just like showed up here in the very last second, the aim. And Bigman has my back. Harry will use his movement to come a bit closer, but still hidden. So he'll bonus action hide from about here.
Fantastic. Chuck
Everyone's
that.
gone melee, and Harry feels left out, so he's
He wants to join
run
in.
in next.
Chuck that stealth check down, and we will carry on with Grim's turn. Grim, you're still unconscious. No one has healed you. In the darkness of the void as you float there, time loses all meaning. But you feel another presence there with you. Something lurking in the dark. Something hungry.
Is that you, Jeremy?
Do you actually say, is that you, Jeremy?
What? No, Jimmy is what I called him. Jimmy, is that you, Jimmy? I could do with some companionship right now, if that is you.
There's no answer, Grim. Just silence and that
Oh,
gnawing hunger eating into your
that's
belly.
okay. That's more than fine. You just do you, Jimmy. I will just keep pondering for a bit longer.
Can you roll me a D100, please, Grim? And you've been granted advantage by Tabs.
Oh, thank you, Tabs. Okay, roll 2D100s.
We'll take the first one, the 55. Grim.
Yep.
The darkness is broken by flashes of light, illuminating what looks like a vast, dark nebula. Dust clouds fill the sky, almost like lightning flashes illuminating the shapes of storm clouds. You're floating in the astral space, but it is lifeless and dark. The stars all long since burned out, just rock and dust floating around you. And a single great eye opens in the void. White, rimmed with black shadow, you watch as this eye turns and fixes on you. And in the flashing of the light around you, you see this creature's vast form extends everywhere. Tendrils of shadow reaching out, stretching across the vast expanse of space. And you watch as this eye fixes upon you. A voice rings out through the void. I'm going to have to make sure I do this manually because this sometimes doesn't work, which is really annoying. There we go. I see you.
See you too, Jimmy. Well, I could call you Jimmy. Are you well? I'm well.
I hunger.
Oh yes, I got that feeling. It appears you've had quite the snack here in the Astral Sea. Are you kind of full? You look like you've had a lot.
I hunger. is nothing left but my hunger.
Well, okay, that's something to work with, Jimmy. Or Google Githop, as I never once heard you have been called. We can work with this. You could try thinking happy thoughts. I often do that if I'm hungry. That distracts me. You could try reading a good book. I don't know where we'd find a book big enough for you or the language necessary for you to read it, but we could work on these things. I've got all the time in the world here. Google Githop. We can work on this together.
What are you calling him? How do you not? How is it you still cannot pronounce this word? You could just call it the hunger if you like. Or, like the giant word for it is Gunungagop, which is the void. But you can call it the void if you like. Gunungagop.
Yeah, Gunungagop.
You can call it the void or the abyss if you want to translate it into common. You absolutely are welcome to.
Jimmy works too.
It does somewhat undercut the seriousness of this thing, but sure.
No. We can go with the hunger, but we can work on this hunger. The hunger. I need to work on how to pronounce. You don't have to eat everything. I'm sure there must be some way out of this.
I must feed to be whole again.
Well, that changes things. Yes. Okay. Mind elaborating on that more? I can see you're rather monosyllabic. That's okay. But why are you not whole?
I was broken.
Broken by an arm?
At the mention of that name, you watch as the tendrils all begin to quiver around you, Grim. You watch as the creature seems to expand larger and larger. And as you reach for the weave, instinctively trying to call upon your wizard powers, you realize the weave is not there. There is no magic left. It has all been consumed. There is nothing left. That is the end of your turn. The Shadow Specters. Look, otherwise when Grim's just there making death saves or doing nothing, it's not very fun. So I like to, whenever a character goes down, I like to give them little things happening behind the scenes. Sometimes it's a devil that might come and try and bargain with them, say, my friend, you appear to be in a bit of a pickle. I could help you out of that for a small fee. What is the value of a soul if you're about to die anyway? Sometimes it's their patron, sometimes it's something else. The Shadow Specters will make their attacks. Lyra, unfortunately, you are the closest one to this Shadow Spectre that it can see within reach that is not currently burning with the heat of a thermal cube. That is going to be 2 attacks against Lyra. Lyra, that is a 17 and a 9. I believe a 17 doesn't hit you. I think we discussed this previously that I need an 18, correct?
Yep.
Cool. Then that's that Shadow Spectre's go. The next Shadow Spectre will make its attacks against Cassius. That is going to be Cassius, a 25 for the first attack and an 18 for the second.
I'm going to pop shield and be 26 armor class.
In that case, neither will hit you. But
Nice
it is your
move.
go next.
Bart, seeing that I'm not sure if it's visible, but the one that summoned the 2 Shadow Warriors still in existence is the Spectre to the south of
Correct.
Cassius, correct? Okay, yeah. Through everyone then, he's going to sort of raise a hand as light is going to, I guess, shine through his companions before, I guess, more so like solidifying in front of that one as like a or a force push, and is going to try to ward away that one. So I'm going to upcast it to a second level spell. Can it make a con save?
Done. That is going to be a 23 on the con save, plus 4, 19.
23 is a pass. Holy shit.
Yeah, these guys are pretty
okay.
con heavy. Plus 3 is not bad.
Uh,
Con of 18. Plus 4 on the con, sorry. Plus 4.
Still an 18 on the roll, though.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, look, it's going to pass, so ward away. On a success, it takes only half damage and isn't affected by other stuff. Okay, it's going to take 5. What type of damage? I think this is force.
Radiant,
Yeah,
surely,
5
right?
damage.
Force. Yep, perfect.
5 force damage will sort of slam into it. A bit hard to aim with all the companions nearby. And not too much with a... Actually, you know what? I think it's time. I'm going to... I'm not able to slip through the staircases, like jump over the railing.
Oh, you can jump over the railing. It's an open staircase, for sure.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll jump over the railing. I don't care if a roll's involved. I want to try to get to Grim this turn.
Look, athletics or acrobatics, but it's not a high DC. You're not super high up.
13.
13
I
is enough.
will leap over, make my way to Grim, and then with a bonus action, I'll pump 1 point of lay on hands. Are you okay? Are you still with us? No? Hello, Grim. And I'm gonna slap him a bit on the side of the face.
Who are you? I know. I remember you.
Jimmy?
Yes. Yes. But yes. How are you?
I'm gonna
Been
grab
so
you by
long. You well?
the clothes that you're collarbone, your neck, and just pull you half to your feet. So I don't have movement to get you up, but just come on back into it.
I'm clutching onto the staff and sort of just pole vault myself up
Sunrise
That'll be-
Parabellum. As you slap him awake.
That'll be Bart's turn.
Alrighty, the ghost. Ali, can you roll a d20 for me?
Can do.
Just a flat d20. Let's see if this ghost is still in the fight.
Oh dear.
Natural 20. It is still in the fight and enraged.
Oh my god.
Hey, you guys rolled it, not
Two
me.
natural 20s for the same ghost.
2 natural 20s for the different ghost. The other ghost was destroyed, unfortunately.
Okay.
2 natural 20s for the enemy, natural 1s for us. That's what we
Exactly.
need to...
Hey, and you're rolling these, so don't even look at me. You can't even be cross. This is your rolls.
At least it wasn't an attack.
Doubles.
Sure.
That's true. It was an attack.
It could have been an attack.
Lyra, because that's a natural 20, this ghost is going to try and possess you. Could I please get a charisma saving throw?
Uh-oh.
Oh gosh.
Famously very charismatic.
Beyond, don't fail me now.
It's a natural 20.
No,
Finally.
What?
Lyra, you watch as the ghost tries to fly into you.
Lyra
Swampy
actually
just
possesses
reaches
the ghost?
down. Yeah, Lyra steps into the ghost, and the mushrooms take control of it. As the ghost tries to fly into your form, Lyra, ready to possess you, watch as Swampy reaches down, grabs it by the neck, hoists it up, and throws it away. And you hear Swampy go, "Mine," as it throws the ghost back. That is the ghost's turn. The shadow.
Already too crowded in here.
Yeah, there's a fair few voices going on in there. The Shadow Warriors, one's going to make an attack against Niles. Niles, does a 17 hit you?
No, it does not.
And Cassius does a... Nope, you got shield up. Nothing hits you, don't even worry.
Yeah, I'm 26
yeah.
at the moment.
All good, carry on, my wayward son. Lyra, you'll go.
Alright, I'm... just because my memory's not great, who, of the Shadow Spectre and the Ghost, which one had the lower AC?
Out of the Shadow Spectre and the Ghost definitely had the lower AC. The Ghost has an AC of 11. The Shadow Spectre has an 18. The Sword Wraith Warriors, the Shadow Warriors, have a 16.
Right, going for the easier target. I'm gonna go do a Shillelagh Booming Blade swing at the Ghost.
How much did I heal from lay on hands, by the way?
Sorry. Just a single hit point. It's just enough to get you back.
Just one hit point, Grim. Single solitary hit point.
I believe he gave himself 20.
One's enough.
You get your turn now.
That's all you need.
Alright, so it's the
So 21
single
will
hand
hit.
shillelagh.
7 bludgeoning, 11 force, and 5
I think
thunder?
it's the
Or
it's
2d8?
one or the other. So it's because it's one-handed. So it's the 7 bludgeoning,
Oh,
and
yep.
then the 5 damage for if he doesn't move, and then the 8 if
Yeah,
he
8
does.
if he moves. Yep.
And then depending on how is he sort of? Oh wait, hang on, I've got another one that's built into this one. The primal strike,
Yep.
which is another 1d8, and that's going to be lightning damage, just to sort of keep
Yep.
it going.
And that's a single point of damage. Lyra,
Is he looking? at
that's it.
least-
1 hit point was all that was left after that attack. 1 hit point is
Oh.
exactly lethal. You're good to go. That's it. It was on 44 hit points out of
Yay.
45. Ghosts only have 45 hit points. That is it. That is the last point you needed. I was sitting here as a DM being like, oh, do I just give it to her? Do I just give it to her? It's only 1 hit point. I'm a bit of a dick if I don't. And you rolled an extra hit point. I was like, great, that'll do. Fantastic. How do you want to do this?
Hell
Do you want to
yeah.
possess the ghost? Do you want to like step into it, like absorb it into your mushroom powers?
It's an option, absolutely. Like,
Just breathe it in. You're like,
just sort of zombie being, it's sort of like zombie being like, I know, trying to possess me. Zombies just sort of like, join us. Like, not sure if zombie can do that. Just sort of the quite strong grip on the shoulder there is just sort of, you know, you tried to have us join you, but instead you'll join us, and you know, zombie can't absorb things, then maybe they just squeeze a little bit too hard and the ghost just kind of goes like,
Does Swampy have a mouth?
yes.
Because I just picture him just being like a frog, like.
I think it's more like Swampy's mouth is like, it doesn't go into anything because Swampy kind of has the facsimile of Lyra, but it isn't her. And like when it opens its mouth, it's just like a hollow tube. I kind of imagine like the fingers, like mycelium tendrils begin growing out of the fingers like roots wrapping around the ghost and kind of absorbing the life force from it, draining it as the ghost is then dropped to the ground and disappears. Kind of like, if anyone's seen the new Adventure Time Distant Lands with like Huntress Wizard, how her mycelium works. I thoroughly recommend it. It's really good.
No.
It's really good. If you're a fan of Adventure Time, it's very, very good. They've grown it up with like the audience. It's like I think it's Fiona and Cake, but it's really good. I thoroughly recommend. Lyra, as you absorb the ghost, you watch as Swampy. There's a feeling of satisfaction through that mycelial link, Swampy. Swampy's happy.
hell yeah.
Swampy liked that.
Have to do that a bit more often, I think, then.
It's catching given.
And then as a bonus action, I'm throwing a first level healing word over to Grim.
Nice.
I'm just been pogoed at myself again. Thank
11
you.
hit points. Great. Is your healing word, Lyra, a mushroom that you like throw in his mouth? Or is it an actual like magic word?
I kind of more imagine it, the mycelium is just sort of been slowly spreading across the ground as sort of I've been staying put, and it just sort of all coalesces in the one's position, and maybe some of the energy that Swampy absorbed or something, like, just
Nice.
kind of like
Restores Grim.
tendrils attached onto Grim is just like healing.
It's like a step in a Timo mushroom, but heals you instead.
Yeah. I love that. Anything else on your turn, Lyra?
Nope. That's it for me.
Niles, top it around. And yes, I'm going to make that joke every time.
It looks like Niles is dead.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
There
It
you
is
go.
what it is.
I'll just move the ghost out of
GG's.
the way. There you go. Yeah, no, sorry. That if it looks like Niles is dead on roll 20, we have to go with roll 20. Unfortunately, Niles is dead.
Yeah.
All right, Cassius,
that
your
is-
turn next.
Yeah, sweet.
Exactly. It's roll 20
Alright.
numbers instead of
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use the chain held.
Niles, your turn.
Cool. Shadow Warrior. What am I doing?
I think we all know what he's doing.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Also know St. Patrick's Day jokes. I feel like I've done the St. Patrick's Day joke by going top it around every single time we get back to the beginning of initiative. I feel like that's as much St. Patrick's Day jokes as we can do. Also, the cultural significance and like importance of St. Patrick's Day, I think, has continued to fade. Does anyone really celebrate St. Patrick's Day? Australians don't. Maybe this is an overseas holiday. Australians don't. We could not give two tosses.
It depends on who it is. Like I have a old farm boy, sort of definitely Irish heritage, like dude at work who literally was like, "Hey, it's St. Pat's Day today," and I was like, "Oh, is it?"
But does he celebrate St. Patrick's Day, or does he just drink heavily and realize that it could be coincidentally timed with?
I think he just goes home and has. I think he has a cup. I think he has a cup of Guinness. That's it.
Yeah, I was going to say. Guinness. I reckon the reason Australians don't celebrate it is Australians don't feel any shame in just clocking off and having a day of drinking. They don't need to ascribe it a holiday. It's just like, yeah, fucking oath, mate. Yeah, that's a Tuesday.
That is a Tuesday to some people.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, cheap uni night.
That's it.
Yeah.
You don't drink, Dave. How do you know that?
I sometimes attend events happening at beverage supplying places and just breathe in the air.
Just breathe in the air. You sound like someone's like a desperate secondhand smoker.
You're like osmosis. You're just like, yes.
I'm cool, guys. I am.
Like a plant. Yeah, I punched the Shadow Warrior.
21 and 23, both will hit. It's got an armor class of 16, 10 bludgeoning and 11 bludgeoning. Niles, how do you want to do this?
Much the same. This one I punch and then I do a roundhouse kick, Chuck Norris style, and straight into the chest.
I think you mean Bruce Lee style, the better martial artist.
That's
fantastic.
That's true.
Niles, you are cleaning these ghosts up. As you strike through the Shadow Warrior, breaking it apart, you watch as the Shadow Specter who summoned it, you watch as its sword cracks down the length.
Oh, that's cool. Yep. I stare it down and prepare to target the Shadow Specter. Which Shadow Specter's sword broke?
The one facing Cassius down in the south.
Oh, okay. I'd probably be really thematic to kill that one, but I'm actually going to help Lyra, and I'm going to move 10 feet over to here. And bonus action, you know what time it is.
Who said Pavlovian conditioning didn't work? How many episodes has it taken me to get him to do this just every time now? I don't even have to prompt him.
I gotta be consistent, right?
Yeah. 29, 22, 26, all hit.
Yeah, that's gonna be
13 damage, 8 bludgeoning.
28 points of damage?
Correct.
Quick math.
Oh. Niles, it's so close. There's like, there's about that much left.
Dang. Can I...
Bare wisps trying to draw together to reform the Shadow Spectre. It is barely holding on.
Oh man, that's so annoying. I think I can't do anything to do anything else to get it. That's the point. That's fine. That's all I can do.
Alrighty. Cassius. 'Tis your go, lad. Can you do something about this great evil, lad? Can you defeat the Shadow?
We'll find out. Well, first things first,
The Shadow.
because I have more of it, I may as well use it. I'm going to second wind yet again. I don't know what the second wind actually sort of looks like. I imagine it's almost... I don't even know what the second wind would sort of look like.
Do you want to have the lightning like jolts back through the cestus, kind of invigorating you? Sealing wounds, burning wounds closed. It's kind of like really badass healing.
I'll go with that. All right, let's do 16 back. That's slowly getting me back up. I'm above bloodied now, which is cool. What we're going to do is I'm going to attack this Shadow Warrior here. Or Yeah, I'll take the Shadow Warrior there. And then what I'm going to
Fantastic.
do is I'll use the chain halberd. So yet again, bringing out the quiver. All right, 20 to hit does 6 slashing to the Shadow Warrior.
Let me mark that off now. Yep.
And then what it's going to do is it's going to do the cleave. So it's going to cleave into this Shadow Spectre near Niles.
Fantastic.
Nice.
14 to hit might not.
14 does not hit. Unfortunately, armor class is 18 on these bad boys.
That sucks. No stress.
It does suck.
You just take the good with the bad. What we'll do is we'll hopefully have the good here. So what I'll do is I'll do a booming blade into the giant forged arm, and I will attack this Shadow Spectre down here.
Fantastic.
Because I'm doing a bigger hit because this one's nearly dead. I'm not going to bother with it. I'm going to put more of my stuff into this one. So let's give it a go. 15 to hit. That might be no. That's a Shadow Spectre. Don't worry, that won't hit. Unlucky.
Sorry, mate. Anything else on your turn?
That's all right. No, that will be all for now.
Hurry, me boy! SpongeBob!
Here from the darkness, a bolt comes out and shoots the bottom spectre
Boom.
with advantage. That's a 22 to hit, mate.
That will hit. So 8 points of piercing, 2 radiant, and
2
14
radiant
sneak
and
attack.
14 sneak.
Very
So
nice.
these 24 damage. And then Harry will just move around a bit and then hide again with bonus action hide.
Amazing. Softly, softly from the shadows. Grimmaw the Molder.
It's been so long. How does one do this again? Oh yes.
Grim, there is relief as you reach for the magic and it comes. That moment of fear when you realize the weave was gone in that vision. That memory is already beginning to fade
just
a little bit.
reach out and just.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank God. Okay. Yes.
God's not here. Just me.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
I
let's
ate
try.
your god.
Let's see if this works.
What was that
let's
again?
try A.
I
second
ate your
level.
gods.
I ate yours. Drink your
Ray of
milkshake.
sickness.
Drink it
Holy
up.
shit. Which one are you
Ray of
targeting?
sickness. I just want to try and target. Which one's the most hurt-looking one? That one.
The
Yeah,
one
I'll
right
target
in front
him.
of Niles.
That one there.
Grim, 28 hits. That is poison damage.
Mhm.
You watch as the spell does nothing. The poison just glancing
Yes.
off its form, seeming to have no effect at all.
Yes.
It's
I
almost.
kind of
Oh
expected.
god, I
that.
hurt so much. It's almost like raising you did nothing.
It's almost.
No. We're learning. We're learning, Bart. Yes.
We're in the
I'm
information
sure-
gathering stage of the combat, my friends. We are learning our enemies' weaknesses.
Aren't you a specialist of undead?
Exactly. Yes, I am. Definitely say become a special.
Exactly.
You got it.
I deal more
my
with
job
the
here is
physical
that,
body. The soul and the ghosts are not my department. I leave that for
Actually, he
clerics.
does hate ghosts.
He does hate
said-
ghosts.
That is true. That is true.
Freaking ghosts.
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 Oh, Teddy really liked my Scooby-Doo voice. Holy shit, that's good to know. I'll be playing around with that later. Sorry, Alice.
That would be all for me. From
That's
that
it.
point there.
Risen from the dead. On the third day, he returns. Does
wait.
fucking nothing. Tickles a ghost with poison and then moves on. God, our Messiah is here.
My job here is done.
Everyone's still just waiting around to see what the effects of the beam is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've got my ghost I can send in actually. My out of Cochra.
Yep.
Jeffrey, I require your assistance. Jeffrey, I'm calling from downstairs. Attack that one. Please.
You watch as the Aarakocra rushes down, using its full movement to get to the bottom of the stairs.
Yes, good. No, a little late, but that's be fine. We can talk about that later.
It
So
will
it is
appear in
no-
your KPIs
is,
at your next performance review. I hate to bring this up now, but there will be many redundancies coming.
Okay, shut up.
Yes, the market is not looking good. I've seen the future, and it is all void. Sorry.
We've restructured you, and we'll be doing more restructuring.
I'm making a flesh golem. We're going to
Interest rates
restructure the
just went up.
company very literally.
We're going to restructure your bones. Yes, get here. Nom, 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 nom.
Anything else on your turn, Grim?
That's an 11.
That
11
will not hit.
Oh, wait, users. Yeah. No, didn't think so. Yes, that's also been brought up in your performance review. I'm done here.
You will watch as in the third round of combat, Grim is revived, brought back to life by no small effort on your part, and does absolutely nothing. The Shadow Specters on their go.
Then threatens his
At least he
Aarakocra
didn't
to
make
do
things
nothing.
worse.
At least I got a staff.
As Grim holds aloft the staff, he watches all the ghosts are re-enraged, appearing from no. The Shadow Spectre that's closest to Niles and Lyra is going to make 2 attacks, 1 against Lyra, 1 against Niles, to make it fair. Niles, that's going to be a 23 against you. Lyra, that's going to be an 18 against you.
Yeah, that hits.
18 just hits you, doesn't it, Lyra? Yep, okay. I'll roll some damage then. That's going to be 7 points of damage to Niles and 10 points of damage to Lyra.
I'm gonna deflect that attack real quick as a reaction.
Classic monk.
Where is it? I hit
I don't
again.
know if you guys can hear that, but Teddy drinks really loudly. Sometimes. Not every time, just sometimes. He goes like, and then like puts his face in and blows bubbles. He's doing that right now. Might be getting a bit of puppy ASMR.
Okay, I reduced the damage to 0.
Niles, you just catch
now-
the sword between 2 claws, holding it in place.
The good thing now is I redirect the attack and I can do damage against it.
I believe I
so
need to make a
can-
save. Dex save?
Yeah. Yep.
That is going to be a 14. I feel like that's not enough.
Misses! It's not enough!
Here we go. Are you going to kill this thing with your fucking reaction? Yes,
Wait,
he's going to
isn't
kill
there
this thing with
25
his
damage?
fucking reaction. You watch as the
25
sword
damage.
comes down. Niles, I'm gonna say here, you like turn your claw so it cuts the sword as the sword swings towards you, causing the shattered blade to spin and stab into the Spectre's own heart. As it looks down at the cut sword, you just clench your fist, cracking your knuckles, and you watch as the Spectre just dissipates, vanishing.
That's fucking sick. Yeah, that's exactly what I do. Wow, I killed a lot of ghosts. This is great.
You're really taking names in this combat. The other Shadow Spectre is going to make 2 attacks against Cassius. That's a natural 1 for the first one and a 26 for the second attack.
Ooh, that will hit. I'll
Alrighty,
just let that one go through. No shield.
yeah, they don't do huge amounts of damage. Yeah, 10 points of slashing damage, please, Cassius. Yep, Cassius. That is the Shadow Spectre's go. Bart, it's your go. Oh no, he's thinking. Bart! Christian! Christian, you're still Bart!
Yeah, look, there's not really much I can do. I feel like Grim.
Just
Yeah,
more blood.
Grim just vomits some blood on himself.
Are there windows?
Are there windows? Yes, there are windows. At every corner of the hexagon in front of you, that little area that's kind of like pushing out, that's protruding, those are windows.
Okay, I'm just going to go to the closest one just here. I already know that the battle here seems to be underway and settled. However, Melora did mention concerns around the ice creatures that are being sort of attracted. There's then the giants as well. There's Fenris. There's a lot of other external factors that are sort of having a moment to finally think. But it's like, okay, making sure there's no other problems, and just going to quickly do a perception check out the window.
Absolutely.
Bursts.
Mephistopheles just like, ooh.
11. You watch this bit and Mephistopheles just goes, "You didn't see anything," and then steps behind a pillar.
11.
As you look out the window, Bart, the storm that is raging to the north has closed around the lighthouse and seems to be picking up in intensity again. There's not much else you can really see. Flashes of lightning in the sky above. Not much else to see.
Okay, but there's no doom army of wolves, undead, ice creatures, or giants coming to us?
Not that you can see.
Ah,
Wait, how close has the storm gotten? Because you said we were in the center of the storm, which was pretty vast, but it sounds
Yeah.
like it's now approaching
Correct.
us?
Correct.
Okay. I will call that out to everyone. The storm's centering in on the lighthouse. It doesn't... I don't think it's too quickly, but something to keep in mind. Where it seems like it might be on a bit of a clock. And that'll be Bart's turn.
You guys are always on a clock. There are no ghosts left. I'll remove them from the initiative order. The Shadow Warriors, there's only one left, and he is currently engaged with Cassius.
Bring it.
That is going to be a... No, don't worry, Cassius. Lyra, it's your go. It's a 4. It's not enough.
Gonna drop down. I'm gonna once again try and do a Shillelagh Booming Blade at Spectre in front of me.
Very nice. Very nice. 19 will
19 to
hit.
hit.
That will hit. Mm.
All right. So we got
Fucking Skeksis from the Dark
Shillelagh
Crystal. 19, that will be 13 bludgeoning
Alright.
and 2 thunder.
13 plus 2. There's a few more. There's the swampy damage.
Oh, Lyra.
Oh.
That is... Once again,
And-
you've done this thing where you didn't need that much damage, but I'm really proud of you for smashing out that extra damage. The 13 bludgeoning was more than enough. He only had about 4 hit points left. You slam the quarterstaff down and just dissipate this ghost immediately as it breaks apart. That is the last Shadow Warrior left. You watch as the sword of the Shadow Spectre cracks even further. There's
If I
really
can,
only this one
feed
enemy
it to
left.
Swampy, I will.
What was that? Sorry, Ella.
Someone's going to do it.
If I can feed it to Swampy, I will.
Swampy sucks in the remains of the Shadow Spectre, the Shadow Warrior.
All right. If I sort of like look around, is this guy here dead, or is the guy that's just below Cassius?
That's the only
He's
one
still
left.
Only one left.
Next to the class.
Only
Yes.
Alright,
you can make my grin
how is
go
Cass
down.
looking?
I'm above bloodied.
But bloody,
He's
all
been,
right.
he's been healing himself with some
Isn't
second and third wins.
Yeah.
I'll probably call it there then, so I don't have any other attacks to target a different target.
Alrighty then. Back at the top of the round, the
Go on,
cleaning
Niles.
owl himself. Come on, Niles. Fucking clean
Up
up.
around to you.
Yeah, Niles hasn't had any more focus points.
Taking ass and kicking names. Let's go, Niles.
That's okay, because he reaches down to his dragonhide belt and goes, "Give me the strength!" And he's going to recover his focus.
Nice.
Which you can
God, that's pretty good.
I think I can do that. Haven't done it before. In addition, you can use an action to regain key points equal to the roll of your martial arts die. My martial arts die is 8, I think. So we'll run d8. Fuck yeah. That's 8 points of focus back to me, which is great. That's an action to do that, though. But that just means I can tee up a flurry of blows, everyone.
Holy shit! You got your maximum focus points back. That's insane.
Yep.
That's
So
incredible.
you see Niles. He's looking a little bit down and out. He just kind of reaches down, grabs his
puffed.
belt.
Yep.
Charge my power up again.
Amazing.
Is that like a once in a day thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, Harry High Pants just hoists his belt
That's
up.
amazing.
Yeah.
That's a great little.
It's a great magic item.
It's from Fizzbands. It's one of the newer modules, which is very good
Fantastic.
for months. So
This is one you commissioned, I believe, from the guild.
Yeah, this was a long time coming. This was with the Bahir hide.
Yep.
It's the closest thing I could get to Dragonhide.
Dragonhide.
So, probably as Niles does this, there's a little bit of that like static electricity that kind of emerges around Niles.
Reopens your chakras and charges you with it replaces the water in the pooling chambers of your chakra with like monster energy drink. So you're like
monster. yeah.
liquid V is poured into your veins as you
I'll just, like,
recharge.
when you touch it, you get like so you sort of like orb out, get fluffy.
Yeah.
I got the crit on that as well.
If only you'd shared that Red Bull with Bart earlier, he would have got his wings back like episode 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh,
Holy shit, that's a crit.
Calm down.
Yeah,
17, a crit, and then a 21.
Yeah.
They all hit. Let's do the damage. So that's going to be 13 points from the 17, with the 12 from the
let's go.
21, and then the crit is going to be 14 plus an additional 8 on top of that for a total of 22 points of damage. Holy shit
The
balls.
Shadow Realm.
Yeah.
He's not quite banished the Shadow Realm, but it's not far off it.
Not even with the 12 as well?
With the what, sorry?
With the extra 12 as well?
With the extra 12 as well. He is now looking ragged. I guess that's the equivalent of a ghost for bloody.
Did we establish whether or not these specters are immune to stun? I don't know.
I don't believe you have established that.
I used an ability on, I think, the Ice Wraith last time.
Yeah, correct.
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm going to just burn a focus point to see if I can stun
I
it.
think it did work once. For some reason.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I think. Oh look, it's up to you. I think there's 3 other attacks coming. I think we'll probably die.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, Cassius.
Your call though. I'll leave it
There
to
are
you.
the-
I'll
there
leave
are
it
the
to you,
flaws
sir.
on the
If you do want to do it,
Yeah.
do it. I mean,
I will hold off the stun. Why not?
There was a shield
We'll hold
upstairs
off.
that Grim might try to steal as well. So
That is very true.
oh,
Might trigger a whole other round of combat. with the
oh my god.
I will hold off the stun.
Learn.
And that's all I can do.
Alrighty. Harry.
Harry's
Oh,
like,
hold
I
up.
think-
I think I got skipped.
You did, Cassius.
Oh, yeah,
it's
you
your
did.
go
You
next.
did, yeah,
Why
yeah.
did it do that?
Yeah.
Cassius, your go.
No stress, no stress. I'm gonna bring out my. I have a trident that I'm gonna take out of the thing, my quiver. It's also a magic. It's a magic item as well, magic weapon. Just want to quickly.
The
look
amount
at
of like
it.
weapons you have on you.
Yeah, I know, my guy. I really have a lot. I have a great sword that's also +1. So I can always bring that out
Have you
too.
gone kind of 3 or 4 different weapons?
Also, don't forget, no one knows this, but I have Shadow Blade as a 2nd level spell too to add another magic
Walking
weapon in the
armory.
mix.
Ooh, Shadowblade is cool.
And I can summon the ballista. So like, I have a lot. I really have it's literally like a walking magical armor. He loves his magic items. He's literally a fanatic.
Collects him. It's his whole
Um,
thing.
I just want to quickly look at this quickly. I wrote a note. I'm looking for it. What's his? Oh, that's right.
I'm a
That's right.
collector.
Yeah. So this is this trident is a bit more special looking than some of the other weapons. Particularly, it's a bit more ornate, and across it somewhere along a hilt or something says Storm Tide. However, that obviously flows in. It's been pretty funny that we're literally. It's been very storm oriented at the moment where we
Yeah.
are, which has been even more funny because that's my whole character's vibe. But I'm gonna hit with this trident first. So let's do an attack. A crit.
Fuck. Yeah.
Here we go, baby.
I'm gonna do a
Here
booming
we
blade on
fucking
this
go.
as well, of course. Ignore the 18 and the 9 and this. we're going to just take the 8 and the 12.
Yep. So 8
So the 8
plus
is
an
pumped,
additional 8, so
16.
16. Yep. And then
24 if it moves.
Yep. And then it takes another
And then
16. No, yeah, 16.
8, 16. Yeah.
No, 18. Sorry, 18 on the. Yeah. Sorry, 18 takes another 18 on the lightning. So 18 piercing, and then another 18 thunder damage from booming blade.
Yes.
Oh my god, it is so close to death.
Cool. I'm going to now topple it, which is a mastery. If I hit a creature with a trident, I can force the creature to make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the creature has the prone condition.
Ooh, good question. Can this be knocked prone? Yes, it can.
If it can't, cool, it can.
It can.
I'm going to start opening up combats with the try and knock things prone, and then smack on them with the second and level 11, the third attack.
Amazing.
Yeah, make a Constitution saving throw.
That is going to be a 18. I think that might pass.
So what is it? 8, 4,
14 plus
12,
4.
16. It does pass. No stress. I'm going to now attack it. Ooh, actually, I'm going to attack it with the greatsword. I'm going to put the trident away, and I'm going to bring out this just greatsword. I'm going to say it almost has like a bit of a curve at the end of it, so it's more like a... Oh, there's a certain sword I use in Chivalry 2. I don't remember what it's called. But it's like a great sword, and instead of it being like at the end point, it's like got that curve to it.
It's like an executioner sword, kind of.
In a way. In a way.
Yeah. I know what you're talking
None of
about.
Zweihander is more of a...
It's there's another. It's a particular.
Scimitar?
No, Scimitar's curved along the whole
pointing-
list.
I'm
The whole
thinking of a
blade.
specific
Cutlass?
thing. No,
It's
I'll come to this a bit later
Yeah.
anyway. But for now, I'm going to attack with the greatsword. That's a nat
could be
one.
a
unfortunately.
Shamshir, Killij, Talwar, Pulwar, and Nimchar.
I'll tell you later on. I'll have a look and I'll mess the chat. I do miss the nat one, unfortunately. However, the reason I use the greatsword is as a mastery graze. If your attack roll with the greatsword misses a creature, you can deal damage to that creature equal to the ability modifier you use to make the attack roll. So I'm going to deal 4 damage, just flat. It
Amazing.
might kill it.
Oh, not quite.
That's all right. Try my best with it. I will, just as a quick little thing as well, I'm not going to do a second wind just in case there's other... why not, actually? May as well. I may as well literally do another second
You gotta be
wind.
thinking of this sword now, Jared.
Yeah, I'm going to have a quick look.
I
Literally
think
right now.
You might take a short rest after this before going up the thing even more. Like you're saying.
I regained 1 expended use when I finish a short rest, which is nice.
Is it like? Have you played Elden Ring before, Jared? I'm assuming you have. Is
Yeah.
it like the Mariah's Executioner sword, like the one that?
I'm not that. I never really got that far into it though, to be fair. So I don't know.
It's the one that the thorny guy wields, and he like can telekinetic
The
around.
horny
the
guy?
sword. He's the thorny.
Ah.
Yeah.
You almost had
No, I don't
had me
really-
for a second. I was almost like, "Fuck yeah, let's play Elden Ring right now." There's a
Oh,
horny
that one.
guy in it, but I'm out again. He's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
It's
no.
good.
yeah, I
Feel
know
like
who
your
you're talking
Baldur's
about.
Gate.
Yeah,
With that, though,
I've been
I'll end my turn
playing
and-
the porn mod Bald Ass Gate. I'm assuming that's what you guys have been playing too.
Blade.
Have you sent it? Have you sent it in the chat, Jared?
No, I will. I'm looking for it now.
Is there any
I'm
other
passing my
game?
turn on to Henry. No, not Henry.
Harry, it is your go next.
Harry's
Henry's
just
my
gonna
nephew. Sorry.
jump in a 360 and shoot.
You
You do a
360.
360 no scope, are you?
Fuck yeah.
Ah, shit, that's a 16 to hit.
That will miss. That's what you get for doing
Yeah,
a
that'll
360 no
miss.
scope. That's your punishment.
Harry will then. There's no additional to hit because he's surrounded, right? Like
I will
yours?
reward you flanking because he is surrounded, and from your position, you're not like properly flanked from the other side. But Klaus is there, and Klaus has been taking his action each turn to essentially like dodge and try and get in the way and trying to grab its attention. I will give you the flanking bonus, Harry. That is going to be an additional +2, which does take your 16 up to 18, which will hit.
Done. So that is
9 piercing,
27, 30 damage.
for
Oh,
radiant.
sorry, I read the wrong one. I read the wrong one. Yeah, 21.
17 sneak attack. Harry, how would you like to do this?
You see Harry do a 3. Oh, I mean, from the shadows, you see this guy, this rabbit.
720 no scope. Harry's like,
shoots, almost hits Klaus, but luckily, Klaus holding the blind sword of the Spectre, just past him, gets the Spectre. Poof.
amazing. As
Harry's
the
a bit dizzy
Spectre
afterwards.
shatters apart, you watch with the last Spectre destroyed, the tower falls silent once more. That quiet, almost unearthly silence. Something strange begins to happen to the staff in Grimm's hands.
Is it still in Grimm's hand?
I think he's had it this whole time.
Even when he was unconscious, he was holding onto it.
I remember Grimm saying the first thing when he got up was, I launched myself to my feet with the
He
staff.
never dropped it.
Fair enough.
As the staff begins to vibrate in your hands, Grimm, you watch as all of the frost around the room, the cold that had been gathering, begins to draw towards the staff. As it shakes in your hands, this icy burst being pulled in towards the gemstone, you watch as the diamond begins to glow with a soft light blue coloration as all of the cold is absorbed inside of it. Your thermal cubes begin to vibrate as well, and you watch as the staff then begins to try and absorb the heat from them. This is where you have a choice. Grimm, can I get you to first make an Arcana check for me as this activates?
No.
Can you?
Absolutely.
Mesa, yeah. That's the sword, Jared.
Okay,
Yes, I know
it
what
was
you're talking
okay,
about.
but what's it like over here?
My
Like,
favorite sword is the
connection so
Kopesh.
interrupted.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool two-handeds.
The Egyptian
wait,
Kopesh
let's
is
do
my
this
favorite
again.
sword.
It's also my favorite.
So cool.
Is that a particularly curved?
It's
sword?
the recurve hand and a half sword,
yeah.
like a bastard
One
sword.
second,
Basically,
just
it's
gotta
the
reload.
Yeah, that's exactly what I
20.
thought it was.
Apparently, I'm disconnected.
What's your ticket?
Grimm! Ah! Can you roll? Just roll a d20 and roll 20 and we'll add your bonus. I know your Arcana's plus like 6 or 7. It's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh no, it's roll 20 is not connected apparently.
Oh, jump into features
Yeah,
and traits.
I'll do
I've
it.
tried. It's saying I'm just okay. Now the website just crashed. Okay, 1 second.
Hey, there it is.
Yeah, no, the
plus
website's actually
13 to
not
Arcana,
for me.
Grim. Fucking hell.
Just trying to refresh it.
Do you want me to roll you a D? Do you want me to roll you a d20?
Yeah, it's nuts. It was like
I think that might be lagging too.
Yeah, I tried to roll it, but it's just stuck on rolling the dice.
That's
yeah.
okay.
There we
I've
go.
rolled a 15 on the dice, plus 13 for the Arcana takes it up to. Oh, there you go. It came through anyway. Plus 11. So that's still a total of 24.
Very, very
That's
sweet.
Yeah,
still.
it won't even connect to it.
Oh, they're definitely lagging, aren't they? For you guys too?
Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely had a bit of lag.
Hello, friends. Let's have a look. Oh, wow. Yes, their packet loss is up to almost 80%. That's not good. They'll be fine. I believe. Grim, this does make it hard to
brilliant.
describe to you what the staff's doing. Oh, wow. He's only just heard that I said he was lagging then. Yeah, that's the classic
Wrong.
sign of things not going well. I'll type in the thing. Hopefully they can see this. You might be lagging. I wonder if they can see that. Their instant has dropped right down. With Grimm's Arcana check, very aware.
We
With-
have combat, by the way, sorry.
Roll 20.
Are we
With-
ever at combat? I just got to quickly go
Yes.
do something.
You are out of combat. What I'll do,
I'll be right back.
Oh, that's all good, man. No dramas at all. What I'll do. So with that Arcana check, the staff that Grimm is wielding seems to be trying to draw the heat from the thermal cubes in an effort to balance itself. After draining the cold, it seems like it is trying to balance out the cold that it has just absorbed. This staff is a magical artifact of some sort, seemingly linked to controlling and manipulating temperature, which kind of makes sense that is what the spellcasters took with them. With Grim's Arcana check, he would know, and I'm assuming he would share this with you, that if you allow it to absorb the heat from the thermal cubes, it can act as an empowered version of the thermal cubes, wide enough to get all of the party easily. But you will have to sacrifice one of your thermal cubes to do this.
I think that's fine.
That's okay.
I imagine
Grim,
you guys would do that.
Staff, and the rest of us are okay with it.
Grim literally has a thermal cube. He doesn't have to ask. You just watch as Grim holds up the thermal cube and the staff begins to disintegrate the cube as it falls apart, the metal breaking into pieces. You watch as the staff then begins to glow with heat before rebalancing the cold once more.
As we're about to say, like, yeah, Grim, I think he's already feeding it.
He's like, feed my pretty.
Oh, okay.
With all of
Good
you...
working again.
Perfect. Grim, as the staff consumes the cold and then, or as the staff absorbs the cold and then absorbs the heat from your thermal cube is destroyed by this. The magic that powers it is taken into the staff, but you watch as the staff undergoes a transformation. The metal breaking apart as frost grows over it, and it begins to look like this. I have shared the picture in chat as ice grows across its surface as it takes on a more frost-like appearance. Grim, you may add...
That's fine.
The diamond is encased in ice. You may add to your inventory the Staff of Frost.
Oh, hell yeah.
While holding this staff, you have resistance to cold damage. The staff has 10 charges. While holding the staff, you can cast one of the following spells from it using these charges: Cone of Cold, Fog Cloud, Ice Storm, and Wall of Ice.
Oh. 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 Oh.
Wow.
Staff of Frost.
Staff of Frost.
Legacy or the modern
The
one?
new
There's two
version.
ones.
The new version. Yep. Not the legacy.
Yep. Good equipment. Oh, that's good. Oh, thank you, DM. This is
No
worth
problem.
it.
No problem.
Bart's going to call out to the two of our party that have good eyes. Harry, Niles, can either of you see the storm is approaching? I'm just wondering if we're in danger, if we should head back to the giant now, or if we have time to investigate.
It usually works out.
Yeah, I can take a look for you if you like.
I would like facts, Harry. Harry, Bart asking how long do we have, and Harry is like, we'll be fine.
We're already
Well,
like
enough-
halfway up.
Enough time to get the good stuff, Bart. You know that. 24 on the perception for Lyra, 23 on the perception for Niles. As the two of you look out the window, the storm is indeed approaching and has been moving quicker and quicker. It's because you are in the eye of the storm, this enormous calm area right in the very middle. The storm eye, it actually looks less like the storm is approaching as you begin to look around, and more like the eye is closing, getting smaller and smaller as the storm seems to restrict around this single point. With the perception of 23 and 24, you notice up in the air, high above, a castle, half hidden in the clouds, right in the very center of the eye. The storm is swirling around it as well, concentrated, providing cover, almost black on black against the sky above. And as the eye closes, the tempest around this sky castle is growing more erratic. Whatever this is, the storm is linked to this sky castle above, for sure. Interestingly, though, with that perception of 24, that is just enough, Lyra. It's linked, but this is correlation, not causation. You think that sky castle up above and the strange nature of the clouds around it, the kind of fragmented, almost glitching nature of the clouds around it, it is actually trying to hold the eye open. It is not causing the storm. It is trying to be a buffer against it. And it is slowly fading and losing power and losing that battle against the storm. Whatever this is emerging from the north. This castle is trying to block it and failing as time goes on.
It's interesting.
Can I reach down and see if I can ask Corius if she might know what could be going on? Like, if she has any insights or anything?
Yeah, 100%. Could you roll me a D100, please? I believe in the heart of 5.
That's a 5. Oh no. Oh no.
No
I
contact with your echo, Lyra. Nothing. Just silence.
Too much interference from the storm.
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah.
You haven't upgraded your phone plan recently, your stone plan. So yeah, you're out of the 5G network, the 5 giant network. Yeah.
Yeah.
5 giant clan network. Yeah.
They need to open up one of those portals, to get the 5G network going. They need to open up another one.
Tower went down.
Correct.
Tower went down.
It's down.
Volcano went down.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, well, let's investigate
Niles.
against the top of the tower.
Yeah, the top of the lighthouse that had that weird crystal thing. Maybe.
Do you share the fortress and the distance, Lyra?
Yeah, I share everything that I see. It's sort of like, okay, it looks like they're trying to help, maybe, or they're trying to stop themselves becoming collateral damage from their own spell. Who knows? But
As we gather to the staircase and start heading up to the next
Yeah.
level. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, just heads up. There was something weird upstairs. Some people are cowering behind a shield, and they look. Yeah, there's more things upstairs, so we should still be careful.
But the one's frozen in time, wasn't that below us?
I was above. I peeked up, didn't I?
That was the ones frozen in time that were like kind of paused. That was above you, I believe.
Yep.
You were on the
I
floor
did
where you
peek,
stole the
yeah.
staff from the frozen figure, like
Yeah,
speared to
I
the
thought
wall.
I had to
with
go
it, yeah.
down the staircase though to try to dispel them because Thingy had gone upstairs.
Have a
Grim.
look.
The
no,
one with
sorry.
the shield cowering behind and frozen.
Yeah,
was
sorry. No,
upstairs.
Bart is correct. The one's frozen in time with the
Yeah.
floor below you. The top floor, the top floor is the one that's above you. That's where the crystal is located. And Harry, when you had a peek, you could hear someone up there. Looked like they were hiding behind the part of the crystalline structure that makes up the main body of the lighthouse light.
Well, Harry will relay that information.
Okay.
Sounds like we don't have much time. We should investigate.
I'll mention as we're going up the staircase carefully. Niles, do you think
Yes.
it's not always a good idea, but splitting into 2 groups would maybe you and me could head up to the castle on our wings?
Out there in the storm.
Well, it's not in the storm, it's in the dead, it's in the center. Lyra said it's losing the battle, right? Maybe we could help it win the battle.
I mean, we'd have to act quickly. If the buffer against the storm fails, we'd be caught in it.
Well, if the buffer fails, we're going to be caught in it while we head to the giant clan anyway.
I suppose we could make a break for it. What do you think we could do against it? I'm pretty spent myself after that conflict, but
Well, up there she said that it's a friend. Or she said it's fighting against the storm, so at least enemy of my enemy, that's my thoughts. If it's giant text, our hands might be able to interact with it.
Theirs would too. One was presumed, but
We may have information they don't. I'm not sure. A thought. Maybe it's completely empty and something's happened like autonomously there.
it's possible.
I see your reasoning. I mean, I could come with you as well. I mean, a little extra magic.
You can fly?
I'm pretty small. I could get a lift on someone's beak.
And their beak. I
No,
don't know.
not
Beak's a
their
big-
beak. Their beak.
Okay. Well, while you guys fly away, I'm happy to stay here for a bit and have a rest. I'm somewhat tired.
Well, I mean, you haven't secured the lighthouse yet. There's still voices coming from upstairs. You might not be able to rest just yet. But I do see Bartholomew's point. I mean, we need all the allies we can get if we're going to try and get the frost giants to, I suppose, stop this portal. If we can get some allies and whoever it is that's up in that castle, that would be important. It is risky, but I mean, all of this is risky, and we don't have much time to delegate and plan. So I like your instincts, Bart. I think, as much as I hate to admit it, we might be better off at least investigating from a distance to see what's happening.
Okay. Bart would like to take the similar approach to last time. I would guess that there's maybe like a minute or two left of the protection from good and evil, because the fight happened as it was already
Correct.
only about like a quarter through. We went through the tower pretty quick.
Yeah.
So I'll go in front. Niles beside me. Hoot Brothers ready to see the person that Harry heard.
As you make your way upstairs, Bart, the crystal that was once shining with light to illuminate the surrounding area from this lighthouse, you can see that the array of mirrors designed to focus and concentrate the light emanating from this crystal has been covered in a layer of frost. But that frost is beginning to slowly melt, especially as you approach, with Grim downstairs and his new staff draining the frost from this place, draining the cold. That is beginning to melt the ice that has coated the mirror, and you watch as the gemstone faintly begins to glow once again, the light illuminating these mirrored plates. The mechanism that turns it still locked in place by ice. But as you emerge upstairs and begin to look around, it doesn't take you long to spot a small figure, halfling or gnome by the looks of them, crouched down behind what looks like a broken shield stacked between two of the sections of the mechanism of the lighthouse, the turning mechanism. These massive gears held in place and wedged partly by this broken shield. As you approach, you can hear quiet sobbing coming from the figure.
Hello? We're friends. We're here with I'll try to call him forward. With Klaus.
It's all right, lass. You can step out. You watch as the figure slowly stands. Yeah, gnome by the looks of her. If she was human, she'd be in her probably early 20s, early to mid 20s. Her hair is this almost like an aqua blue streaked back. Frost is coating sections of it though. She's dressed in what looks like pretty typical sorcerer's robes, loose sleeves, long flowing robes underneath. But you can see that she has a pair of very thick steel cap boots that she's wearing underneath this sort of flowing dress-like robe. You can see a few sparks crackling across her fingertips. Probably a storm sorcerer by the looks of her, Bart. As she stands, you watch as her eyes go wide as she sees Klaus, rushes forwards, vaulting over the shield and buries herself in his arms. Oh, Klaus! You see, he looks a bit awkward as he looks down, kind of patting her, and he goes, "You're all right, lass, you're all right. I don't suppose there's any..." You watch as she looks up, tears streaming down her face as she shakes her head, which as he nods. We haven't found anyone else on our way up the tower. Pleased to see you survived at least. You watch as she buries her head in his chest once more. Are you hurt
at all, little one?
No, I know nothing that can't be healed, but they're all dead, Klaus. Every single one of them. It was a creature, a wraith or spectre. It came out of the frost. We tried to dispel it. It grew more powerful, began to draw the cold around it, and I watched it kill them. And I did nothing. I froze. You watch she buries her head in his chest once more.
You survived.
She doesn't seem to respond to that, Lyra.
We're sorry we could not get here sooner. The conditions were not favorable. I wish there was more we could have done.
She just continues sobbing. You watch as Klaus kind of pats her on the back a little bit and goes, I I think the best thing that I can do is get her back to the town of Scostal. If you lot are going to be heading north across the ice, I'll make sure she gets home safely and let the villagers know what's happened, where we're at with this. I don't think there's much else I can really do to help you across the ice.
That might be for the best.
Harry.
Can I insight to make sure she's not possessed?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, it's 28.
Harry, you don't know this woman, but she doesn't seem possessed. Ectoplasm isn't leaking from her every pore or orifice. Her head hasn't spun around. She hasn't called your mother a whore. You think you're good.
Can I insight to see if Grim is possessed?
Yes, absolutely. With your 28 on the insight check, you do know Grim rather well. If Grim is possessed, it is by something far more horrifying than a spirit or a ghost. It's by the insatiable hunger that drives him to do dumb shit like taking starves out of bodies.
Cool.
I'm possessed by this staff right now. Precious. I'm whispering to it.
Bart's going to take a knee next to the gnome.
My precious.
I know that this is all very confronting for you, but your group came here, at least from what we've been tracking, trying to stop all of this. We're trying to do the same thing. Can you remember anything? I know it's difficult and there's a lot of trauma right now, but anything that could help us.
We set up a binding site, a warding area. Our plan was to try and create some sort of shield against the cold. We were trying to give our two druids a chance to change the weather to affect it in this area. And that's when that creature appeared, when we tried to set up a barrier. It just emerged from the frost. It coalesced out of nowhere. It attacked us. I watched it drain the life out of Marie. Oh God, she was the first one. We just left her there in the snow. It was scattered. It was a panic. The creature was monstrous. And as it drained her of life, it's like it left something behind, a part of her. And that attacked us as well. As each one of my friends fell, the things that were left, it's like they were bound, they were held in place. And they turned on us, moving through the tower, seeking us.
The ones that we saw, some that seemed to be not elementally frozen, but literally in time. Do you know what did that?
I think that was one of their spells. Concord, he'd been practicing with temporal magic. He tried to do something. It didn't work. Whatever it was, the magic went wild. When he tried to freeze the wraith, it backfired on him. I don't know if they're alive or not. We couldn't do anything to affect them. It's like they were stopped.
Okay, Grim, do you mind? And I'm gonna try to head down to that level with Grim and leave the lighthouse investigating to people that are better suited.
Yes. Actually,
Yes.
it may be best if Grim handles things here. He seems the most capable. It may be a good opportunity for us to get ahead of this situation happening outside.
I think I'll stay here with Grim as well, and I'll help him out. I myself have a bit of a quizzical eye, so, and I think I've got a few things I like to attend here. So,
Okay.
if you need us,
check on them.
if you need us though, by all means, don't do anything drastic. Come back, and if we can gather in strength, that's always the best. But yeah, be careful out there.
Yes, you too. Make sure Grim doesn't cause any more mischief.
Look, I'm not really sure if it's going to help, but here, have one of these. And I've got 2 health pots, and I'll give you 1 at least.
Oh, that's great, actually.
Look, it can help. Who knows? By all means.
Yeah, I've got my toy from this expedition. I'll leave the touching of things to you guys unless I astutely know it won't hurt me. I'm gravely...
Unless I really like the look of it, in which point I'll disregard everything and just rub my fingers over it. My little salad fingers.
Wow.
Do you have a dispel magic for downstairs? Might work.
I do have dispel magic. Yes, I can
Come
arrange
in
that.
handy.
I tried that before, but it seems some powerful magic
Strong.
is locked in the way.
Or you just might need a strong cast at it. Oh, sorry, that was a bit.
Like the ghost spell?
I'm joking. You saved my life. I'm appreciative.
Maybe now that the specter's gone, it's less supported. I don't
Yes,
know.
hopefully. We'll walk you down, Klaus and companion. And I guess like me and Niles, from the sounds of it then, we'll head down to that floor to do a quick check before maybe from heading up to the castle.
Yeah.
Perfect. I think we'll jump in and do those next session. This feels like it's opening up a few more branching pathways. So that is where we will wrap things up for tonight, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Oh, hello, little puppy. It's so good to have puppies on stream, Dave. Yeah.
Oh.
Hello. Still looks like a tiny platypus. Just saying. Thank you so much, everybody. That is where we'll wrap up for tonight. We will be back next Monday for more Echoes of Honor, our Stormlight Archive Cosmere RPG, Tales from the Yawning Portal on Tuesday night, and Return of the Giants on Wednesday night, our 2 D&D campaigns. For now, though, that is where we will wrap up. For those of you watching on YouTube or listening to the podcast, remember to hit the like button, subscribe button, leave a comment. All of them really help. And if you do all of them, it will make sure you avoid getting possessed by the spirit of regret, the one spirit that Grim can never remove, that haunts him till the end of his days. I will get that across our raid across. We will go and raid Crit and a Miss. We can absolutely boost their viewership on Twitch, so make sure you don't go anywhere if you're watching on Twitch. From all of us here tonight, thank you so much. Stay safe and stay well. We will see you all next time. Until then, farewell for now. Goodbye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
See you guys.